Alrighty, good morning everybody. It's Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. Let's go ahead and scoot on back to yesterday and take a look at what happened. It was a pretty awesome day. So we came into the open and we did have the stars aligning for the bulls. Of course, in a very heavy market, we have been selling off for quite a while now. The question was going to be how far could the bulls actually get the market? But the idea was to look for longs, expecting the market to continue to push higher. And so here's what ended up happening. Right out of the open, if you were aggressive, you would have caught that first push. But the sexiest thing were all these pullbacks right into the 200 the whole way up. And it was basically just kind of a buy the pullback type of day. And it should have been pretty obvious as the market was just chugging and chugging and chugging along. I believe at one point I walked away when the volatility kind of washed out early in the morning here. But then it continued to chug, and you had just unbelievable opportunities all day. I mean, it was just aggressive. You had to kind of get in off the 200 or off the fast-moving average. And I don't even think so. We had a couple pullbacks to the roadmap levels, but mostly it was kind of just a really strong push out. So kind of held the 4750 level, pulled back and held to the tick. This was kind of a really nice test here with the 200 on board, right around 4760 as we continue to break out, get up through 50% of the day before and come into 50% of the week. Got that beautiful pullback to kiss it to the tick. And then again, like I said, so aggressive that they didn't even really pull back to any of the levels. They just kind of held the fast moving average and ripped things right through all of the levels. So came up, there was a little bit of a pullback or right around the area we expected to be a higher probability resistance area. But again, with the bulls so strong, they just ripped through it like a hot knife through butter there. Again, holding the FMA aggressively all day, and then the deeper pullbacks right to the 200. So there were just a lot of beautiful opportunities for you guys to get long and to make a lot of money on the upside of things. And we did warn you before the market opened that the expectation was for this very breakout. So went pretty awesome. And now here we come into the overnight session, Globex session from last night coming into this morning. And you can see now we're getting a little bit of a correction, a retracement of this beautiful push from yesterday. And then on the way down, you can see there was actually a beautiful trade that I took last night off this double top. So we tested into, again, on the pullback now, there's the crossover, there's the test of the 200. And when I saw that last night as we were failing from here, I thought it was a good try. And sure enough, got a beautiful trade last night. And now here we are. And you can see as the market failed, it held the 200, then it held the VWAP. So there was actually a good opportunity as it continued to kind of trend lower here last night to go ahead and try that. It was kind of in the middle of the night, and then came down, broke lower. Now remember, Holy Orange power level didn't print on the charts till 3 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. Pacific or Eastern. So, but great opportunity off the FMA. And then continued to chug lower, holding the FMA again. And now here we are coming into the open. And interestingly enough, the largest bounce of the overnight session was right off of our next roadmap level. So here we are. I think right now we're finally breaking through. But you can see the biggest bounce of the night, and then two tests here to try to hold it. And now they're kind of breaking below. And what do you know, again, right off the FMA here, coming into the open. So beautiful aggressive trades to the upside yesterday. I warned you that that was what the signals were telling us was for that push. And now in the overnight, once the market got down through VWAP and through the 200, got our crossover, it's been a beautiful market to be shorting. So here we come into the open. Let's go ahead and jump up to the higher time frames.